Sometimes we need to be careful that we don't overestimate the power of evidence in somebody's life. And here's what I mean. It's not unusual for a skeptic to say, look, if God would just appear to me or do some dramatic miracle in front of my eyes, then I would go to God, that kind of thing. But I think they may overestimate their willingness to do that. People sometimes are so set in their own views that even if something powerful and dramatic happens, they still won't change it. And this happened in Jesus' life. You remember at the end of his life, just at the beginning of Passion Week, Lazarus died and Jesus makes his trip to Bethany. Lazarus is out. He's 3 days in the grave, and he does this spectacular miracle and raises him from the dead, calls him forth from the grave. And what is the response of the non-believing Jewish leadership to this unbelievable miracle? Many did believe, but when it came to this particular group of people, here's how they responded. They said, we've got to do something about this Jesus, because if he keeps doing all of these miracles, people will believe in him, and the Romans will come in and take away our nation and our situation, and we can't have that. Notice what they said. If he keeps doing all of these miracles. In other words, they acknowledged this tremendous miracle that he just performed. And so instead of dropping to their knees, they said, we've got to get rid of this guy. And they stepped up. They're plotting to kill Jesus. But it wasn't just Jesus. Lazarus was walking, breathing evidence of Jesus' messianic power. And so they had to get rid of Lazarus too. And there in the next chapter, John chapter 12, you see them plotting to kill Lazarus. Now, I call this unbelievable unbelief. There was the evidence right there before them. Lazarus was alive. And instead of responding and putting their trust in God's Messiah, they wanted to kill Lazarus as well. For the person who says, look, if God just does some dramatic miracle, I'll go to God, don't count on it. If God appeared to them, they probably, as one wag put it, wouldn't go to God, they'd go to a psychiatrist. The sun softens butter, but it hardens clay.